Good morning. We only have 4 dogs in our care currently, so our mornings are way less chaotic than normal. So anyways, I figured this would be the perfect time for you to join me for a morning at the rescue. So right now I am making breakfast for once. Nobody's on medication and everybody's on the same food, so this is gonna be really easy. Now I am gonna add salmon oil to all of these. We got a donation of this way back, and we ended up loving it, so we continue to buy more. Alrighty, so first I'm gonna feed the 3 pits. While they eat, I'm gonna let Winnie out. Okay, so Winnie and her unborn babies were going to be euthanized, so we stepped in and we took them all. She has had a few meet and greets, but nobody actually takes the next step to adopt her, so she's been with us for a little over a year now. All of her babies have been adopted, and she is such a good dog. Like, she can be left alone in the house and not be destructive. She literally never barks. She loves to cuddle, but she can also entertain herself for hours. Anyways, fun fact about Winnie, she loves her solitude. We have introduced her to Nina, the Roswell boys, Poppy, obviously Kanga prior to his adoption, and she does really great with all of them, basically until they get rowdy and want to actually start playing. Then she jumps on the furniture or the table to try and get away. So at this point she has a room all to herself with a balcony, which by the way she absolutely loves. Okay, now we are going to head back up and let her eat in peace. Okay, I'm gonna sit on the floor and see if Lila wants to come hang out with me. But anyways, next I have Lila out. She is still somewhat new here. We rescued her about 2 months ago, and I wouldn't call her aggressive, but she definitely has reactivity and she needs very, very slow introductions. So when we first got her, she tried to attack basically everybody through her crate, like if they walked by. So originally we gave her Winnie's room all by herself. She got to decompress there, and then after like a week or so, we put her back in the main room. But we did have to keep her crate covered with a blanket 24/7. After about another week of no incident, we attempted to take the blanket off, but she went right back to old behavior. So she has gotten to meet Poppy on 2 different occasions, and it went okay. But she still has concerning body language, so we're just continuing to take it very, very slow. Anyways, she is wonderful with people, and she's very, very smart. She learned how to sit and lay down in like 30 minutes. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna play with her and then we're gonna get Poppy and Nina out. Okay, wow, Lila had so much energy. I'm taking her back up. We're gonna put her on the balcony and then we're gonna get the other 2 girls out. Okay, last but not least, we have Poppy and Nina out now. So we rescued Nina in February of 2025. She was just like Lila, very, very reactive towards other dogs. But now she's like the best behaved. So we actually have a program called Empathy for Animals, and I trained Nina to be our empathy dog. So anyway, she's no longer available for adoption, but she's amazing with other dogs, people, kids, everybody. And then Poppy came to us at the same time as Lila. They both came from Roswell. Poppy is much more puppy-like and very, very submissive, so introducing her to the other dogs in our care has been very, very easy. She also knows sit, and just all around she has a really good demeanor. She loves playing, whether it's with me or with the other dogs or even with kids, but she also just loves her cuddles, so she's a really good dog and I hope she gets adopted soon. Okay, I'm going to put everybody away for a nap. I did make them a little enrichment something, but I really have to get our watch hours up in order to monetize this account, so you'll get to see that in our next video. Anyways, we're gonna put Nina and Poppy in their crates, Lila's gonna go into hers, and then Winnie just gets to lay down in her closet. Don't forget to subscribe so that we can hang out together in our next video. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and supporting our dogs.